Hey, how's it going everyone, and welcome back to part 4 of my Alpha Sapphire walkthrough. In this episode, I will be showing you how to use the DexNav function that is added to your PokéNav Plus. So we are here on Route 101, and I'm going to go ahead and kind of explore this a little bit. I actually want to go to the Pokemart. Zigzagoon. There's so many of these things. I will give you a really cool tip about Zigzagoon in the beginning of the game. Um, if you catch a Zigzagoon, look at its ability and see if it has the pickup ability. If it has the pickup ability, catch about 5 of those same Zigzagoons with pickup ability, and when you're running around and battling and stuff, they'll randomly pick up items. You can get Hyper Potions, you can get Ultra Balls, you can get Revives. And the items depend on the level of the Pokemon too. Like if your Zigzagoon is level 1 through 10, it'll pick up certain items, and if it's 11 through 20, it'll pick up other items, and so on and so on. I believe there's a place on Cerebi.net that you can look at, what kind of items you pick up for what level you are. And Zigzagoon's not the only Pokemon that has the pickup ability. There are quite a few more. Pachirisu has it. Um, there's other ones you can use. Okay, so she's showing us that there's a tail sticking out of the grass. There's a Pokemon hiding there. Okay. So she's going to teach you how to sneak, which I'm going to show you guys. You just lightly press on the circle pad and you will walk very slowly. So let's open up this DexNav and click on the magnifying glass so we can see what it is. And we're going to walk very slow. And it's a Poochyena. It's not going to give us any information on it, unfortunately. But she claims that it has a rare move. And generally, Poochyena has the Fang moves. Ice Fang, Thunder Fang, things like that. So, let's just go ahead and try and catch this thing. Which I think I'm probably going to kill it if I hit it again. I would love to just try to throw a ball at it. Please don't waste my Pokeball. Okay, so we caught the Poochyena. And we're not going to give a nickname, as I've stated before in a previous episode. Okay, so now you can see, since I've caught Poochyena, on the bottom screen there, it is actually lit up and no longer a shadow. So, she's going to tell you that that was amazing and that she's not very good at sneaking up. And that pretty much sums up her tutorial for the DexNav, so I'm going to pick it up where she left off, because there is a lot more to learn than that. So, let's go up to the Pokemart and see what they have in stock, because I'm not sure if you can get repels this early on in the game. No, you can't. Okay, so I'm not going to be able to fully show you how this works, but that's fine. You can just check my other video. I will briefly go over it though. So to find the Pokemon that you want, you obviously had to have already caught it to have information on it, which it will be lit up down here. And for the said Pokemon, you click on the Pokemon down at the bottom and you press the search button. And it's going to pop up in the grass, which I'm not sure where it's at. Okay, so there it is over there. And this one has Ice Fang. Now, important note that is, if you want to keep chaining this same Pokemon, you have to either catch it or KO it. Otherwise, you will break your chain. Now, when I say chain, I mean actually chain for a shiny. If you think I'm talking about the search level, that's completely different to what I'm speaking of, but the search level is how many times you've searched for the Pokemon and encountered it. So the higher your search level is, the more rare the Pokemon can be, which the search level, I believe, does not reset once you leave the area. It counts on the Pokemon. So we're going to hit search again, and it says it couldn't be found because this is too small of an area. So once we get repels, I will go over it a little bit better. But like I said before, on the last video, I said I would put a link in the description for my DexNav chaining video, and I will on this one as well. So we're going to go ahead and move on to Oldale Town, and I don't think I need to... yeah, I should probably heal my Pokemon. We're actually going to go back down there and catch the rest of the Pokemon on the route as well. Just want to make this a little bit longer than the other episodes because they are quite short. But like I said, if I'm doing a lot of short ones, there will be a lot of content up for the same day. So let's run around until we hear one of the cries of a Pokemon that's not a Poochyena. Which 20 steps, when you take 20 steps, it resets the DexNav. But like I said, this is such a small area. There's really nowhere to run into Pokemon at. And they should be coming up. I'm shocked that they're not. Okay, so that's a Zigzagoon. Let's go ahead and capture that so we can have it on our Pokédex. Hopefully I don't knock it out. Okay, just right. It was like right in the red. And as I've said before, I apologize about the slideshow on the right where it says almost 100 subscribers. These videos were kind of already pre-recorded, so I'm just uploading them kind of late. I will fix that though in future episodes. But I know that there's, well, probably 120 or so subscribers, and I thank you all for your subscriptions. It really does mean a lot to me because this is the most views I've ever gotten on YouTube the whole time I've been doing my channel, and I just love getting on there and seeing how many people is actually watching my videos now. So this wouldn't be possible without you guys. I deeply, deeply appreciate all the views and all the support and all of your comments. Please, if you want to comment on the videos, please feel free to comment. And I do respond to most comments when I can. If you look on some of my other ones, I have responded to quite a few comments. So feel free to drop your input. I would love to read it. Okay, so this is the last Pokemon we need for the area, which is good old Wurmple. Oh man, why are these all level 2? I'm gonna like kill this. Man, so close. I'm so glad I didn't level up now. Making catching Pokemon a whole heck of a lot easier. Okay. So now we have all 3 Pokemon that are available on the route. Okay, so down at the bottom screen, let's recap here. You can see Zigzagoon, Poochyena, and Wurmple all lit up, all 3 of them. That means I can now search and chain them if I would like to. and the little golden crown on the top right of the bottom screen, if you click on it, it will say, "Good job, you've caught them all." Now later on in the game, when you come back to these areas after you get the National Pokédex, there will be some additional Pokemon there to add it to these routes, and they may or may not have a shadow. So just check every area, or check the crown again, because the crown will say there are still some Pokemon you haven't caught in this area. So that pretty much just sums up the whole DexNav thing, just so you guys are aware of how that works. And also you can switch between your map and the DexNav over on those little icons on the right hand side of the bottom screen. The red one with the Pikachu is the DexNav, and the other one is the map, obviously. Okay, so we are back in Oldale Town, and let's talk to this guy again. We talked to him in the previous episode. I thought I was sketching some rare Pokemon prints. It turned out they were my own footprints. Oh boy, what a bummer. Okay, so that's going to conclude this episode. I'm going to go ahead and save it. And as always, thanks for watching. I hope you found this video informative, and I will see you guys on the next episode.